Hello, my name is Rocha, and I am the state finalist in ag processing.
My SAE's working season from late fall to early spring in a produce cooling shed, receiving harvested crops, tagging, rotating product, and facilitating post-harvest pre-cooling methods to the incoming bins of vegetables. Hydrocooling is a way to remove heat from vegetables and extend their shelf life. Fresh product is pre-cooled to reduce the temperature by immersing the bins of vegetables in ice water to slow the respiration rate and the degradation of the crops, which then extends the shelf life. In my position, I receive products ensuring that the truck's temperature are below 36 degrees. I work with truck drivers to facilitate the docks unloading and loading of product. On average, I load 7,000 boxes of product, which equates to 150 pallets. For an average, I load 15 to 20 trucks each shift. During the course of the season, I process a variety of vegetables including radish, cilantro, celery, cauliflower, cabbage, asparagus, leeks, lettuce, green onion, beets, broccoli, corn, and in the early spring we transition to onions. Product is shipped in cartons of various size for half a dozen to a dozen, some with rubber bands while some are taped, with vegetables that are packed half a dozen with 84 boxes on the pallet, and a dozen with 56 boxes. For cauliflower, it's 56 or 48 in the pallet. I also conduct warehouse product inventory, which is counting the product, identifying the vegetables, how it's packed, and how it's tagged for the customer, and identifying the pallet if it's chipped or regular. My coworker have given me fundamental training I needed to be successful, and I have pursued additional training in my company. Question 1. How has your skill set improved or changed over the course of the agriculture processing project?
My skill set over the 4 years has grown immensely. In my first year, I documented temperatures that correspond with each product tag. In my second year of my SAE, I added produce labels to the shipping tags and inventorized product. I was also responsible for ripping the tags and delivering those tags to the clerk. In my third year, I was a paid employee and responsibility and included identifying vegetable bins on my own, receiving and interacting with truck drivers to collect their bill of lading. I was also responsible for organizing shipments by lot numbers, locations, and drilling dates. The PTI label is a tracking mechanism for all food safety. In my fourth year, I facilitated the docks unloading and loading for product. During loading, I conducted truck inspections, which included inspecting for debris, odor, pests, and temperature. As a certified forklift driver, I will analyze the pick ticket, source the load, and determine the quantity of the pallets that will fit in a designated truck. In 2018, it took me 3.5 hours to complete inventory. By 2020, I have improved my efficiency and able to complete inventory process in 1.5 hours. In 2019, I was able to complete the load and unload of the trucks in 2.5 hours. By 2020, I've been able to complete unloading and loading in 1.5 hours. Question 2. What opportunities have you had as a result of your SAE project? My SAE project started at 6th Street Cooling, shadowing my father. Little did I know that the opportunities would spark an interest for my future career in the produce cooling industry. Throughout this SAE project, I transitioned from an unpaid intern to a paid position at Fairfield Cooling as a produce traceability tagger, then to floor support. Then from floor support, I promoted to a certified forklift operator. In addition to my forklift certification, I have earned my food safety certification. As a result of my SAE project, I have built a foundation for my future career that has grounded in the relationship I have formed with my colleagues and supervisors, working side by side with them in every aspect of the business. Not only have I gained skills that make me a well-rounded employee, but I have built the scaffolding needed for my future management goals. Question 3. Are there any special management practices you employ in order to produce a superior product? To produce a superior product when receiving product from the field, it is critically important that each shipment should be 36 degrees Fahrenheit or below. If the truck temperature exceeds 40 degrees Fahrenheit, I have to reject the truck. This temperature is critical in reducing the chances of bacterial growth and product decay. I then deliver it to the hydrocooler to be cooled to maintain product freshness. When filling truck orders, I maintain a first in, first out product rotation to ensure quality assurance, and that the best product possible is to deliver to the consumers. Before loading trucks, I inspect the trailer for any potential food hazards, which include checking the thermostat is not set automatically, it's set a continuous 34 continuous. I look to see if the truck meets weight limits and carries the capacity for the shipment. I check to make sure there is no fiberglass, wall damage, or flaking of the fiberglass, and the cooling chute and the reefer are not damaged or leaking fluid that could potentially contaminate product.